We're so excited for you guys to be here today as we take a look at diabetes. November is Diabetes Awareness Month, so let's get right into it.
Hi, I'm Lily, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about nutrition, because we just can't get a grasp on health until we get a grasp on our nutrition. We're going to cover some basics as far as portion control, meal composition, and water consumption. So a lot of us know what we should be eating, but a lot of times we struggle with portion sizes. I know I do. So today we're going to use some common objects and visual cues to remind us of what portion sizes should look like. So for example, nut butters, peanut butters, as long as you're not allergic to them, they're a great snack. They're full of good fats and protein. You want to make sure that it's only about the size of your thumb. So that's not very much at all, and a lot of times we tend to overdo it. Nuts themselves in their whole form are another great snack. Great for an afternoon snack at work. They help keep you full. And you want to make sure snacks total about the size of a golf ball. On average, that's going to be about 25 pistachios, almonds or so. So just remember those portion sizes. Fruits are another wonderful snack full of vitamins, minerals, antioxidants. You want to make sure they're about the size of your fist. So if you're in the grocery store and you see those big apples or oranges, just keep in mind that that might be more than one portion size. As far as our proteins, you want to make sure they're about the size of a deck of cards. So your fish, your chicken, tofu, what have you, just remember this is how it should look. And then finally, grains, you want to keep that about the size of a tennis ball. So your rices, pastas, just kind of eyeball it and make sure you don't go too much bigger than that. There is one area where you can eat as much as you like, and those are your veggies, and specifically non-starchy veggies. So potatoes, sweet potatoes, those are going to be limited, but vegetables like salads, Brussels sprouts, broccoli, go for it as much as you like. So now that we've got some basic portion sizes, I'm going to show you what a meal should look like. So this would go for lunch or dinner. Got a plate here. You take your plate, you want to fill it up halfway with your veggies. Today I've got a little salad that I'm going to fill up. And so just make sure half your salad is veggies. Doesn't always have to be a salad, but whatever veggies you choose. The other part of your plate, the remaining half, you're going to fill up with your protein, whichever one you decide. That's some grilled chicken here. And again, with our proteins, we want to keep it about the size of a deck of cards. Not too much at all. So I think that should be good enough for you. And then finally, grains. You want to include some grains with each meal. And that's going to fill up the other half of your plate that's remaining. And again, here we're aiming for the size of a tennis ball. So if you keep your meals to about this size, you're perfectly balanced and just fine. Put some dressing there. And that's it. That's a pretty well-balanced meal. If you can stick to this formula at lunches and dinners, you're going to be just fine. Now that we've talked about what we're eating, let's talk about water consumption. It's absolutely crucial for our bodies to stay hydrated. There's a very easy formula to figure out how much water you need. Take your weight and divide that in half. So for example, if I'm a 200-pound person, 200 divided in half is 100. So I would need 100 ounces of water a day. And if you want to further divide that down, just figure out what size container or glass that you have. You can figure out how many of these you would need. But remember, get that water in, keep your food portions in control, and you are set. Now that we've talked a little bit about nutrition, we can't forget about fitness. That's the other crucial piece in this puzzle. So my friend and colleague Herschel is going to share some fitness information with you.
Hi, my name is Herschel, and I'm here today to talk to you about strength training with diabetes fitness. As we all know, strength training helps build more muscle and stronger bones. But what you may not know is it helps lower blood glucose by increasing your insulin sensitivity. There are various forms of strength training. You have free weights, resistance bands, and a more simpler form of calisthenics, which is being displayed by Josh. You can implement any of these in your normal routine 2 to 3 times per week. Always remember to check your blood glucose before and after each of these workouts. One important thing to remember is water consumption. Drinking plenty of water during any type of exercise is important to maintain hydration. Drinking more water also helps to flush glucose out of the kidneys. When people with diabetes overindulge in carbs, they tend to experience terrific thirst. This is because the body is already drawing on its existing supply of water to flush out those sugars. When blood sugars goes up, it starts a diuretic effect, resulting in excessive water loss or urination. Blood glucose also depletes the fluids, so risk of dehydration is higher in patients with diabetes. Remember, low water intake may increase your risk for diabetes.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Sarah, and thank you for joining us tonight for our Bad Habits Anonymous meeting. Tonight we're going to be discussing the bad habits that each of us has. Does anybody have anything that they would like to share with the group?
Hi, I'm Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
I'm addicted to high fructose juice,
Ooh.
but not anymore. Now I drink freshly squeezed juice.
Anyone else? Yes.
Hi, I'm Lily.
Hi, Lily.
I drink sodas,
Ooh.
but no more. I'm gonna drink water.
All right.
Hi, I'm Candace.
Hi, Candace.
And I'm addicted to empty calories.
Ooh.
No more. I'm going to hydrate properly.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
I drink too much frappuccinos and lattes.
Ooh.
But no more. I'm gonna drink black tea.
Would you like to share?
Yes. Hello, my name is Josh.
Hi, Josh.
And I'm addicted to energy drinks.
Ooh.
But no more. I'm gonna drink more protein.
So thanks to all of you for making your commitments of getting rid of all the unhealthy stuff and making those better choices.
What
will you commit to?
Hi, my name is Josh, and I'm here to explain the importance of physical activities in the management and prevention of diabetes. When you exercise, your cells become more sensitive to insulin, so it can work more efficiently, thus allowing more glucose to be removed from the body. Staying consistent in daily exercise can be crucial in lowering one's A1C and other related health conditions such as cholesterol, blood pressure, and stress, bone strength. Not to mention you will tend to sleep better, which drastically improves stress levels and provide more energy to complete your workload throughout the day. Before beginning any form of physical activity, it is important to check your blood glucose levels. If you are diabetic, before, during, and after exercises. Some physical activities can cause glucose levels to decrease more quickly than others. That is why it is important to carry some sort of carbohydrate food or drink that can be readily available during a sharp drop in blood sugar. One type of physical activity that people with high blood sugar can perform is aerobic exercises. Aerobic exercise helps to transport glucose into cells, reducing blood sugar buildup. Diabetics patients should perform 30 minutes of moderate to vigorous intensity exercise daily for at least 5 days. This helps the body use insulin better in lowering blood glucose along with blood pressure and cholesterol. Some examples of aerobic exercises can be brisk walking, cycling, dancing, and jogging. Always remember to take a snack before working out to maintain proper glucose levels, especially for type 1 diabetics. So that's it for this episode. Y'all stay tuned for the next one.
Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to learn more about diabetes, check out the website below. Thanks, guys.